working on, you guessed it, sprinks. All right, so a couple things you need to keep in mind with this is, first off, when you're dealing with these sprinklers, you need to make sure you're getting the right size. We're just going up with the up to 32 foot little sprinklers. These are rotators. We're going to be using them for this whole field out here. But some things you're going to need for this, when you're getting down in there into the pipe, you are going to see PVC down there or a flex line. Depending on if your home is newer construction or older. If it's older, you're probably going to have the old PVC lines that are literally just like this, and they are not flexible at all. The newer ones, they are going to have some flex pipe, but to make it easy, get one of these adjustable risers. If you're getting the sprinkler, make sure you get the one that matches up with it. They do 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch for the bigger ones. So make sure you're getting the right size. You're also going to need some couplings for it. So when you get down in there, you're going to need to have a coupling that goes from the 1/2 inch riser into the 1/2 inch piece at the bottom. Some of them will be female and some will be male. Moral of the story is, make sure you have all kinds of PVC for this job. If you don't need it, you can always take it back. But first things first, you diagnose the sprinkler heads. Some of them, they just have weeds entangled on top. Just make sure you get those taken off so the sprinkler head can do its spraying thing. Other times, the head won't even come up, like this one, for example. Sometimes they get clogged, but in reality, it's $10 a head for these. It's just easier just to replace it. Once you finish it, use one of these donuts. The reasons these things break is because the lawn guys, they always roll over them. And once they hit them, they bust them, break a few pipes, and then it's just a nightmare. So like this one over here, this one has a massive leak at the bottom. But this one, I'll take this out just to show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, we'll just pull this out. I pulled the other one out already. But these things, they just screw in. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, I think. Well, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, they just come right out. You see this one is a female? No, this one is a male going into a female. But the problem with this one was, I don't know what happened here, but you could see his cut. I couldn't see what this looked like, but I could feel it with my fingers. Water was gushing out. So we're gonna replace this with one. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of mud in the line. We're gonna have to run the line before we get it turned on, but because that'll clog up your sprinklers. But we'll get a new one in here, pop it in, and we're good to go. So this is male, so this is easy. So we're just gonna go adapter to adapter. This one, I'm sorry, we're gonna go male to male, which is what our risers were. We don't even need the coupling on this one. But that's just kind of how you diagnose each one. And some other things to keep in mind with this, wear sandals, because you're gonna get massively soaked. And one other thing is this grass will grow over this stuff and you won't be able to find out where the head is at. The best way to do this is literally step around and you'll hear sloshing. This was an example of a head I could not even find. And you just slosh around and you find it. But yeah, hope that helps. I'll show some more tips as I go. All right, so here's another one that I dug up. I just want you to see how this is unscrewing. You see how it's wobbly? Obviously, a lawnmower dude decided to think it was fun to hit this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this one. You can kind of see here it's damaged pretty bad. But basically when it's damaged like this, it leaks at the bottom and you don't get really, really good pressure. We want good pressure, so let's not play around with it. Yeah, I should probably fill this up or keep this closed so I can get the other sprink. I didn't expect to, well, I'm recording and doing this at the same time, so we'll make it halves. But I'll go get a sprink, I'll pop it in and show you what it looks like. And make sure you use some Teflon tape for this, just to seal it up. I mean, you don't have to, but like, I'm overkill type of guy. I'd rather it just be fixed and not have to come back and do leaks, but whatever, do what you need to do. All right, so we screwed this part of the riser in. Now we're just going to cut it and get it the right size. So I'm probably only gonna cut off like 3 legs of this. And I'm just gonna use some PVC cutters, that's it. Some Teflon tape on both sides. The one in the inside the sprinkler, you can see there it's in the inside of it. and then the other there, and it goes straight in. That's about it. So we're gonna pull this off. We'll just do it one-handed, guys. We're special. Make sure there's no dirt in there. There's water running out of this, which is good. Screw it in. Try to get it straight if you can. This one's not gonna be straight, but whatever. You can see here we're basically flush with it, and this thing will pop up. Now, obviously, after we get the sprinkler in, we're probably gonna need to adjust this a little bit, which that's a given. Hand tighten's good, and we'll just have to adjust this. So we're gonna make sure it hits all the spots that we need to hit over there. And you adjust it just with this little piece on the top. And the way to adjust it is you turn the sprinklers on, make sure it's hitting all the areas, and you're good to go. Here's the next one I took apart. You can see here, this riser is kind of already stuck in there. This one had a massive leaker. Again, lawnmower hit it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out this riser, put a new riser in, and a new spring.